Everyone enjoys getting out on the town for some live music. And there's nothing like going backstage and down the hall for a VIP pass to the inside information and interviews with the bands, singers, and songwriters that you enjoy. Welcome to Hall Around Town Radio's Backstage Hall Pass, a showcase of homegrown talent, mixing independent music with personal interviews and a behind-the-scenes look at our music community. Backstage Hall Pass is your front row center seat to some great conversation with the area's most talented artists. Whether you like rock, blues, folk, country, or R&B, Backstage Hall Pass delivers you a daily dose of the stories behind the music. And now, here's the host of our show, Scott Hall.
Working for the weekend, and I want to see a show. I flip on the poker face. Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man over there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community. With great advice, I know who I should go see. So all around town radio
show.
That's where I go for the latest band info. So all around town radio
Show.
for the music that comforts my soul. It's the All Around Town Radio Show. The All Around Town Radio.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome on a Monday, December the 4th, to the program. Hopefully you're all doing all right here on this Monday. Let me see who's checking in.
It's the Weekend Review. Top 5 coming for you. Speaking with the fans, sometimes they don't show well. Whatever, man.
That's the way it works.
We're covering who's playing out off the open jam with the hoots of the talent.
Yeah. Let's see who we've got today on the broadcast here. Kevin Cooper in the house. Ray Renee. Congratulations, Ray, on your new project. Good to see you with us. The Wanderers. Glenn in the house. Checking it out from his YouTube channel. Pete Johnson join us here. How you doing, Pete? Jim McCarthy. What's up, Jim? I haven't seen you in so long, man. Hope you're doing all right. Ditch is here. Wild Bill Video is in the house as well. Let's see if anybody else is jumping on here. Bob Klein popping in on the program. Marie, thank you for being here. Guys, thanks for being here on a Monday, and welcome, if you will, to our Monday edition of what we call the Weekend Update. And we're backstage here from the Hall Around Town Radio Studios in beautiful downtown Springboro, Ohio. Hopefully you're having a good day today. You had a good weekend. Not a lot of people posting on the post we put up about who'd you see play. So if you didn't get it done, throw it in the comments here. We want to hear about it, who you saw play over the weekend. If you were out there somewhere, give us a little roundup of what you did, and we'll give you a little bit of ours. Not a busy weekend for us at all, but I did one night out of good live local music, and we'll talk about it here in just a few. We will. Hi, Rachel. Good to see you. Haven't seen your smiling face in ages as well. Dale Robinson in the house. Giving me the Dale woo. Dale is behind me. Right there. Right there. There's Dale. Okay. Yes, the Dale woo is in the house. Let's see who else. Gary Weber checking in. David Parks joining the party. How you doing, David? Flash G, my good buddy Flash. Say hi, Flash, if you're out there, man. I haven't seen you in an age either. We all need to get together more often, people. We do. So welcome to your number one source for live local music news, bands, venues, and more here on a Monday, and your home for everything music, as we call it. Thank you for those of you who did share the show on Thursday. Since we got that message from the Book of Face that we were being slowed down in the feeds and all that stuff, it's been terrible. It has. That was no lie. Normally 4,000 view show, getting about 2,000 now and that kind of stuff. But I'm tired of fighting with them over it. So, if they put us out of business, they do. It's their fault. I can't do it anymore. I can't fight them every day with somebody trying to send in complaints on us. That's what's happening. And, somebody doesn't like what we're doing or is jealous of what we're doing or wants to start their own or something. I'm sick of talking about it. So I'm going to quit talking about it. We're going to talk about something fun. David Parks, that's what we're going to talk about. He said he saw the Booze Lords. They were amazing. Absolutely. The Booze Lords. Hi, Tammy. Saw Jamie Carr band at Mention Hill. DV8 played Laurie's Roadhouse. Yes, they did. And quite a show that was, wasn't it? Yeah. So, guys, thanks for dropping by. If you're out there, say, hey, let's see who Glenn got to see. He saw DV8 at Laurie's Roadhouse Friday and then on to Rick's for the Gamut. Good deal. You had a double whammy of music that night. You did. A lot of good things going on out there. Dale Robinson, he's missed the post earlier. He saw I Did Dig Pig. Oh, Jimmy Rogers in that band, didn't he? At Leo's and Middletown, and then Kenny Ozfest at MVPs. Thank you so much for that one, Dale, for jumping in there. I got a picture of Dale somewhere. Let me see if I can find Dale's picture here. I got a picture of Dale and I doing something somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. Can I find that real quick? Maybe, baby. I don't know. Where is it? Where's that picture of Dale? How about right here? There it is. There's Dale Wu in his CFG and family shirt. Thank you so much. All right, guys, let me get started on what we talked about. And I want to hear your comments of who you saw play over the weekend. We'll mention those folks because it's important that we mention those that you get out and see. And Jim wrote a book here. Let's see what he said. Under the Sun at this club called the Bell and the Bear. I've never heard of it. Where is that at? Yes, they were so phenomenal that the proprietor extended the play until almost 1:45 a.m. Dance floor never empty. Yeah, I saw some videos there. The proprietor was having a little fun too, I think. It looked like. For real. Thank you, Dale. Yeah, what a night. Under the Sun, man. I still have yet to see him. Isn't that sad? Couldn't get there that night either. So, yeah, it's just the way it works. Hi, Jennifer Nicole. Thank you for dropping in. Dirk Turner in the house. How you doing, Dirk? I see you popping up on the screen here. So, yeah, if you saw somebody play over the weekend, drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And good day to you, Dirk Turner. Good to see your smiling icon on here, my friend. Let me talk about, first of all, again, Thursday show. Thank you for those of you who shared it and those who are trying to keep us surviving here in our head above water. And remember, we're also on YouTube. So if for some reason we're not on the Book of Face anymore, we'll be on YouTube doing this kind of stuff. And thanks for all being here live today. If you're not watching live, please give us a comment even afterwards. We'll take a look at those comments for sure. You can follow us on all the socials, if you will. I'd appreciate it if you do some of that too. And that way, if we do end up bailing on the Book of Face, you guys will see us out there. And there's a lot of stuff going on our YouTube channel too. So hit up YouTube if you'd like. We're at Hall Around Town Radio on YouTube. We're also on the Instagram at Hall Around Town Radio. We're actually at Hall Around Town on YouTube. You don't have to put radio in. And then, again, on our YouTube channel there, you can subscribe to that. Extra content available. We are on Facebook, though, and if you haven't liked our page, please do that. Hit that little button there. And don't forget, always sharing is caring, folks. Share, all that good stuff. All right. Don't forget as well to send us your ideas for Hot Topic Tuesday. Karis and I are running out of ideas. We need ideas. So send us your ideas. Hot Topic Tuesday tomorrow at 5 with a much better looking host than me, Karis, on the Redidio here. Jonathan Grooms in the house. Del McFarland joining the party. Good to see you, Del. Happy birthday. Late. A little late, but happy birthday. So what is today? Is this National Something Day? I didn't even look. Let me see. I got to look. Hang on. I got to flip the calendar to look at this. I got to flip it over. I am frozen up, it looks like, as always. Welcome to my world of BS. Sometimes I just want to turn it off. I do. What is this? National what? World Trick Shot Day. Wow. And National Bathtub Party Day. There we go. You heard it here first, people. Let me see if I can get this thing working again, and we will get unfrozen because our wonderful Wi-Fi is giving us fits. Hi, Kimberly. Thank you for being with us. Kimberly is here, and I will try to do what I can do to get us back up and running. There we go. The wheel of death is spinning. It should come back shortly. If you're hearing us, tell me if you still hear us, because I know you can't see us. And maybe you can, but I can't. I see it frozen up, and it's getting old every single day. It is every single day. But like I said, if you hear us, yep. Hi, Kimberly. Let us know, and we'll do our thing here. But as we're moving through this, let me mention a couple things. Hot Topic Tuesday, if you can still hear us, it's going on Tuesday at 5. Wednesday with the band every Wednesday. And then we will be bringing you the wonderful, wonderful Thursday Who's Playing Out program, brought to you by Froggies in Monroe. And yeah, nothing seems to be getting it yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Let me get started with our weekend in review if we can. That pretty face is still frozen. Yes, I know. I don't know why it does that. I don't know, but we'll make it happen. Let me change cameras here, maybe, if that helps, and then we'll see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll just talk to you. It'll be just like a podcast. Just don't look at the face. That's how it works. And yeah, nothing. It's got the wheel of the colored wheel of death is spinning. So did y'all hear? There's been some changes in some local bands. Ray Renee is taking on a good one. And that's fun. She's going to be performing with Rockstar. And yes, thank you, Jim. The video is frozen coming out of my feed, I think, the way it looks. So thank you for that. And until I can get it to do something, we'll just keep talking. All right. Let's talk about my Friday night. I had to miss Friday night or Thursday night, had another engagement, but Friday night, got a chance to go to the Blow the Keg party at Heather's Cafe. And it's her annual, basically in the barn area out back. She blows out the kegs and takes care of business that way. And I'm frustrated, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this crap to work, but I know you're hearing me fine. You're just not seeing it. Heather does this party every year at the end of the season, just basically to blow out all the kegs at a discounted price and those kind of things. And then whoever is ordering a beer, when you blow the keg, you get that beer free and some other things and prizes and so on. So that's how that works. And yeah, this has been a recurring issue there since Live and Local. It's the same issue here, and I need to probably reboot a few things and try again, but I won't be on long today. I want to talk about Last Crush, who I saw on Friday night. Last Crush, it's a combination of Velvet Crush and Last Call. Mr. Chris Reynolds singing lead, David Linda, David Garwood, and wow, were they good. Wow, were they good. We should be back here shortly. I see it starting to work on my end, so maybe you'll see us in a few minutes. Maybe not. There it comes. There it comes. We're coming back, folks. We're coming back. Yes, we are back to being moving. We are moving now. All right. That's perfect. So David Garwood, Chris Reynolds, and David Linda up front playing with this. I'm just going to tell you, I have heard the Eagles Project do Seven Bridges Road phenomenally. These guys rivaled it. They were so good harmony-wise on Friday night. 3 or 4 Little River Band songs. Sail On by the Commodores. Seals and Croft. Gosh, let me see what else is on there. Yes, they did The Who, Men at Work, Styx, REO, Take It on the Run. I mean, and great harmonies. Wonderful harmonies. And yes, Bob, all is right in the world now. Thank goodness you can see me. Who cares? But yeah. All right. Thank you for all the production help there, Jim McCarthy. I appreciate it. And Ryan Schwab, thank you for being here. Let me say hi to some folks that have popped in during that little glitch, guys. Cincy Local and Live, thank you. We do need to chat. This is frustrating, the whole thing. And the platform is not the problem. I've messaged them. They're looking at it. They're getting a good feed, and there's something going on Wi-Fi wise, and I don't know what's glitching. And thank you, Bob Klein, for being here. I appreciate you every day supporting us, as you do, and always being a big supporter of our Hot Topic Tuesday when we bring you some kind of a nasty topic. Bob always has some good comments about it. Hi, Shane. Thank you. Hello, as Mrs. Doubtfire would say. But those are just some of the songs that Last Crush played, and we had an absolute blast sitting there listening to this fantastic group of people playing, and it was a good night. Heather got a chance to get rid of some of the kegs of beer, which she doesn't want to sit over the weekend or over the winter months when she's not open outside, and doesn't do draft beer inside the coffee shop. So that's a cool thing. And I didn't drink a lot of beer, but boy, did I drink a lot of bourbon that night. I had some folks buying me some different flavors of bourbon, and I got to do it was like a bourbon tasting, and we had a blast. So that was good. It was. And that was really my Friday night of music this week. I don't have a whole lot to talk about today. This platform's starting to suck, and Facebook's starting to suck. But I know if it's freezing on YouTube, it's on my end. It's not just the book of face. But that's the way it works, peeps. And I want to hear from you, though. I'd love to hear from you guys on who you saw. Gary Weber wants to know where everyone is tonight. Where is everyone tonight? It's a Monday night, so there are some open jams, some open mic nights in places on Mondays. But Monday, typically musicians' night off. Typically, not always. Not always. So how about a little conversation piece? Somebody throw us something in there, if you will, today, since I only had one night of live music, and I can thank Chris Reynolds, David Garwood, and David Linda enough, and their drummer, who I don't know, but for a great night of music and a wonderful evening out. And Heather and Jerry and the rest of the Heather's crew and all those that sat with us, some of our trivia players from the trivia season all sat together. We had a blast. So that was my Friday night. Saturday night was Mrs. Hall Around Town's birthday, so I did not go out for live music. Ended up having dinner, and that was about it. Cooper's Hawk. Good stuff there, too. And let's see what Glenn has to say. The Wanderers. Saturday, Tempted Souls. Can't remember the name of the place. New Richmond. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have that one either, so I don't know. That's interesting. First and foremost, guys, what do you think about this time of year in the music business? Starting to heat up inside. The indoor venues are starting to get packed out. Everybody I saw posting videos from the weekend looked like there was a ton of folks out and about having some fun. I know the Under the Sun show at the Bell and the Bear was slamming packed. I saw Bill posted that he couldn't even get in. He got there late, and it was full, and they had a line outside. So interesting that the season is turning. All the outdoor venues did really well during the summer and stuff. And this year we were fortunate. We didn't have a lot of rain to rain them out, and it was good. And Shane had a great time playing Christmas music in Waynesville. Cool. That's fun. And one girl wanted to come play drums for you. There you go. That's awesome. I love the Christmas shows this time of year that have the kids and all that. I did one at Hidden Valley Orchard a couple years ago and just had a blast where Santa arrived and all the kids were there. And it was a good time. It was. And Colleen was a proud mama. She said, got to see her son perform with his commercial music class at NKU. Man, NKU, what a music program there. Isn't that great? Took requests from the audience, had to play songs on the fly like a live gig. That is so cool. That is awesome. Outstanding, Colleen. Hi, Brian Scott, the Brian Scott Project in the house. How are you, buddy? What's going on? Greg Stroop, good to see you. Pandora Effect, he saw in Middletown, Ohio. Dale don't get out much. Notice the venues being fuller on a lot of occasions. Yes. Well, it's good, too, because a lot of those venues hurt over those summer months because it's hard to compete against those big outdoor gigs and things going on and the festivals and all that. So it's good to bring that income back at this time of year. It's kind of opposite at Heather's where I was. She has her big season over the summer because it's an outdoor patio. When I say patio, people always think about this little place. It holds 350. That's a low estimate, sometimes 400 people. So really a great venue. Jim said he hopes Liz Hall had a happy birthday. Thank you, Jim, for that. And Rise to Reign's back in swing too. There we go. All right. Thank you, Brian. And Brian Scott saying woo to Dale. Dale woo. Blevins, how are you? Thank you for being here. Wanda Bone in the house. That Arena Rock Show has joined the party. Yes. And Kara tried, what'd she say? Kara said tried to go to Bell and the Bear, but it was packed. Yeah, they were busy, man. I love that for Karis, though. I do. I'm glad that the people are coming in there in the masses, and it's a good time. What else we got here? Jim Kilroy saw DV8 at Lori's. Yeah, early show there that night. Pat Riley and Thing 1, Thing 2 at Crowley's and Mount Adams, and then Miss Jackie at Trillium. Oh, Miss Jackie. I love Miss Jackie shows. Miss Jackie makes me smile. She does. Her energy is like none other. And Sunday, you saw the Hanky Panks at Trillions. There you go. I love the Hanky Panks. They were at Froggy's Friday night. I didn't get down there. I was at Heather's, and I ended up staying a lot longer than I thought I was going to. I was going to try to go see the Hanky Panks, but I didn't. I didn't get there. And thank you, Glenn, for that. Appreciate that. So, yeah, here we are, guys, on a Monday. And what I do want to say, I appreciate all of you. I know I bitch a lot about the Book of Face, and I do, and I'm tired of all of it. I'm tired of the trying to stay afloat because of haters that like to send messages. And, you know, when you send a message to the Book of Face, it's all computerized, and they get the message and they relate it to your page, and then they slow you down and they do all this stuff. And I know I yell and scream and pout a lot about that, but it's so frustrating. And we're trying to stay focused on what we're doing, and that's supporting local music here. You know, I said on the show with Karis last week, we talked a lot about jealousy and haters and things. And it's one of those where if 100 people want to start doing what I'm doing tomorrow, it's a free country. Do it. If everybody supports live local music, that's the goal. I mean, I'm not in competition here. So for those of you that keep sending in the hate, please stop. Please just stop. Lose it. And Wanda saw Bandit Casino. Jesse Webb. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that would be, but that's good. Jesse Owens. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that one. I know Jesse Johnson, who plays at the casino once in a while. He's fantastic. Good stuff. And Bob Klein. Jealous Envy. We're not done yet. Yeah. Amen. And that was a good show on Tuesday as we talked about that. And it's such a shame you have to do topics like that. It really is. But it's funny. I go out and I watch music, and I see so many local musicians supporting each other. They go out and they have fun at another person's show. But then there's always that one or two stand in the back with their arms crossed, judging. And, you know, don't be jealous. If they're playing and you're not, don't be jealous. I think Bob said it best on our show Tuesday. He said something about, those who are jealous are typically less talented than those that are playing. And that's true. And that's a shame. It is. Blevins. Yeah. Thank you. I agree with that 100%. And, you got your All Around Town sweatshirt. Thank you, Colleen. I'm glad you got it. And those are nice and comfy. They are. And wear that out and take a picture in it and send it to us. We'll get it posted on our page for sure. We were going to do a contest this summer over who wore it the furthest away and all that. We had to slow that down because, like everything else, somebody wants to go after us saying we've used their screen design. And it's, oh my God, And I had this made at a screen print company. You know, they're great people, and they did it and all that. So it's interesting. It is. And Facebook algorithms don't detect misery very well at all. They don't, or miserable people, or those that are keyboard warriors, or those that are just jelly of everybody. Yeah. Keyboard warriors in the mom's basement. And people do get butthurt over the dumbest things, Dale. I agree. It's crazy. Thank you, Glenn. I'm trying, man. I really am. It's getting harder and harder every day to do this, but and it's not because of the musicians and those that send their stuff and those that support. It's not. Believe me, I love all you guys and I appreciate all you guys, but it's just it's a challenge. It is. And that's what I need to say and shut up. Jim said that was Eyes Up Here with Kevin Cooper at Trillions. Okay, got it. Sorry, Mike Roberts, he said. It wasn't the Hanky Panks. It was the Eyes Up Here version, which we love as well. Yeah. She said, Colleen said she would have taken it to Italy, but didn't get there in time. Well, darn. That would have been a good picture. It would. Hi, Aaron. Thank you. And yeah, I love your comment there, and that's cool. And we're kind of segueing into what we talked about on Tuesday last week, but it's for real. I've never understood it either. I've never understood anybody that would stand and judge another person who has the can I say balls to get up on stage in front of people and play music. And everybody that's really good was back there in that day where it took a lot of guts to get up and play in front of people. And you develop over time a stage presence and all those things, and no reason to be jealous of any of that. It's silly. And Bill was 20 minutes late for Under the Sun. Still happy for the band and cares. Yeah, Bill, don't be late. You're late to school, you get detention, and it's outside in the line. That's what it is. Hi, Carrie. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Blevins. I appreciate you, my friend. Very much so. And yes. Balls is perfect. Well, yeah, after what Kara says on here, I can say balls. I can. It's not going to hurt anything. And thank you, Ed Sawicki. And you are a huge supporter as well. And thank you, Ed, for all you do. And I can't say how much I appreciate the photos that I have to use that you have taken, the events I've done and things, and events I've emceed and so on. Little update. Some people were asking me today, sent me messages about an update on the event that we do that's a charity event every year in February. There's still tension between those two factions who say they own that event. So we're still staying out of that until then. There's several others who are holding off and seeing what happens with it. And when it gets solved and everybody in the air clears, depending on which side takes over, we'll probably be involved with it again. So I'll leave it at that. I don't want to bash anybody, and they each have their own strong convictions on this. And it's just a shame it's overshadowing the event. And it is, and it's got a lot of buzz talk going on about it, and the drama needs to go away. It does, because it is overshadowing a great charity event. There's a lot of other events coming up in the near future, guys, all the way through the holiday season. One thing I will say, every Tuesday night, I'm at Mr. Burroughs Tavern doing trivia, which we have a blast with. We have a great time. And Mr. Burroughs is doing a fun thing again this year, where if you bring in toys for a group called Flock for the Love of Children, or shoes for the shoeless, if you bring socks, like a bag of socks in or whatever, we'll give you a point for your team and all those things for donating. And it's just a fun thing to do there and support their charities that they give to. And last year, man, we had a night where we collected, I don't know how, it was 150 pairs of socks to be donated, which was awesome. And if you look sometimes at all these charities and things, those are high priority items in the winter months, is socks for the kids and such like that. And then, of course, the toy drives and such that go on this time of year for the folks that are unfortunately not as fortunate as us. And we can all give a little. We can. Let me see. I got a good comment here coming in from Under the Sun. So you wasn't able to watch my show Tuesday. I'm blown away that people are being so negative. Well, it happened. It's been going on forever. And we block a lot of people on the page, unfortunately, now, because they want to come in. And I looked the other day, it's funny. The US obviously is our biggest viewership, but in the demographics, we had like 80 people on the page from Nigeria. Now, I'm not knocking anybody from Nigeria, but I'll tell you that we don't really do anything that relates to Nigeria. I'm just going to say that. Nobody playing out on Thursdays that we mentioned is playing a club in Nigeria. So those are some people I've had to remove from the page, because those are the ones that end up, you look at how many times they've changed their profile name and picture, and it's just scammers. It is. And spammers and scammers. Yes. Yeah, I've thought about sharing stupid comments. I've almost gotten to the point where it's like, if you send me a shitty message, I'm just going to copy and paste it from here on out and put it out there for everybody to see. Because some people would be very surprised at who sends those kind of messages in the music community. They would. And yes, Yes, Kevin, respond to those emails. That Nigerian prince needs you to send him some money because he wants to come marry you. Keep that in mind, Kevin Cooper. If you weren't married, you know, there's a lot of us that married Kevin Cooper. He's kind of cute. He is. Yes. Nigeria. Yes. Yes, we are far reaching. And we have some people that are in, we have people that are in Switzerland and that have moved there from here. We have people that live in Mexico and people like that have been in the area and they've stayed with us. And that's cool. I love the outreach like that. But one thing we're getting picked up on, and I really appreciate it, we're getting a lot of comments out of the Nashville community, all because we did some interviews with some rockers. And we've got more coming up. I will tell you that some really good heavy rockers, like Jeff Tate and some of those people. Nashville's becoming a mecca for that. And it's really cool that some of those people now are starting to watch and being a part of our programming. And I'm getting messages from people saying, hey, we'd like to be on your Wednesday with the Band segment. And like, hell yeah, let's do it. That's good stuff. And Bob says, in Southwest Ohio, we're extremely fortunate to have someone like Scott. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. I was reading faster than I could see my name pop in there, but yeah, good scene in Columbus, but zero platforms or shows like this. Well, thank you, Bob. And I wish I could branch out a little further. Columbus has been like an untouchable market for me. Cincinnati, I mean, I'm in the Dayton area, and Cincinnati is a big one for me, and Northern Kentucky, and some in Indiana that we're really reaching out and picking up on. But never have I been able to even break into the Columbus area other than you being on the show, Bob. That's been it. So that's about it for today, guys, on a wonderful Monday, as we call it here. Hi, Mark from the Gamut. He just dropped in. I saw his name pop up here on the old iPad. So I will tell you tomorrow, Hot Topic Tuesday, if you have some sort of hot topic, it could trump what Karis and I are talking about in the background. So if you send us something that we say, wow, that's a good one, we'll do it. And tomorrow you'll get a chance too. We'll probably use 3 musicians tomorrow and 3 jobs they have as day jobs. And you'll get the chance to match the musician with the day job. That'll be kind of fun on the show as well. And then we'll do our version of this or that tomorrow at the end of the show where we just have fun with that. Karis and I have a great time with it. So thank you guys so much for being part of the show. Mark, hi there. Mark, you got great hair, man. That profile picture looks good. It does. Also want to mention to you guys before I let you go today that on the page, we posted a gift card post, and it was like, which venues are giving gift cards? And Ray and I kind of played that idea off each other about supporting local. And if you would like to write on that page, if you know of a venue that has gift cards, especially a music venue, it's a good gift to give other musicians and friends of yours that like live music to go in. Maybe it covers a few drinks or does something like that for them when they're out and about. So see if you can throw that in there, names of venues, if you will. Ray posted a great list on there, but I know of several that have been popped up on there, and we'd love it. So thank you to Last Crush, a version of Last Call and Velvet Crush, for a wonderful Friday night of live local music under the tents in beautiful weather on Friday night. It was great at Heather's, and thank you to Heather's for a wonderful season. We will miss you until May. And in May, it's going to fire up again there. We're going to have some fun. So good stuff. Hope to see you all get to the Bell and the Bear and visit my friend Karis at the Bell and the Bear, maybe Thursday night for the jam. Did see a little announcement today where, Danny Laverty's on tour with Jeff Tate, but also Mark, I always mispronounce his, like Hadley or something of that effect, Hadley. But he's playing with him, and they're going to tour through Cincinnati and play the Ludlow Garage, and they're going to be in town for the jam in January, and they're going to play. And that I saw them open for Jeff Tate, and that band is phenomenal. So yes, Under the Sun's day job will keep him from tuning in tomorrow, but I'll watch a replay. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, man. And Dale, woo to you too, buddy. Thanks for watching today. We're going to get out of here, everybody. Let's say bye. Let's see who's going to say bye to some people today. Who do we want? Let's see if we can get Steve in there, maybe. No, I don't have Steve. Who have I got? I got TJ? Maybe, yeah. Hey, TJ.
Hi, this is TJ from the Sons of Liberty Band, and you're listening to All Around Town Radio.
Thank you, TJ. And we'll see y'all tomorrow, guys. 5 o'clock with Karis and Scott. Be here, be here, be here, if you will. Johnny Fink taking us out. Bye.
See, I got me a little problem. When you come home at night, I got another woman who wants to treat this daddy right. Go ahead on, baby. Go on, do what you got to do. Cause I got me a sweet young thing. I got the new girl blues. She wants to hold my hand. She wants to scratch my back. She loves me all night long, till I have a heart attack. Go ahead on, honey, cause my foot's in another shoe. I got me a sweet young thing. I got the new girl